it is Friday. Welcome to another reading vlog. If you're new here, my name is Sydney. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. So this weekend I am still sick. I have the sniffles, my voice was gone for a couple days, and I do not feel that great, but we're gonna try to get a bunch of reading in and try to have a really productive weekend. Because this week was not productive for reading, I actually only completed one book that I ended up completing earlier this morning, and that was Blue Lily Lily Blue, which actually is the best one of the Raven cycle so far in my opinion. It was very adventurous and I really liked how we're so into the story now. I'm not going to spoil anything, but I think I'm going to give this 5 stars. So I think the next book I'm going to pick up is You by Caroline Kepnes. This is the last book on my TBR for September that I need to complete, so after I do that I'm probably going to be able to fit in 1 or 2 more books if I read consistently, not like I did this week. But yeah, so I'm excited to start that. This weekend I thought I would do some decorating for fall. I'm gonna decorate my filming space, my bookshelf with some fall things, and I wanted to show you what I picked up. I was planning on going shopping at Michael's, the craft store, this weekend, but there's actually a sale ending yesterday, so I went yesterday, and my mom actually works at Michael's, so I got an extra discount, and I just got a bunch of new Halloween decorations that I'm going to show you guys and then put up near my bookshelf, and I think that'll be really fun. So the first thing I got is this garland. I'm not sure which position I'm going to put it in on the shelf, but I might put it behind so that it hangs down, but then it's kind of like, I don't know. I kind of want to figure out a way to put it almost under it, so I will be figuring that out shortly. So I got that. I just think it's really cute and I really like the colors. They remind me of leaves, of course. And then next I got this pumpkin. It's actually kind of thin, which I really like for putting on a bookshelf because pumpkin displays that are too round, I find they don't stay on the shelf or they get wobbly. But this one I feel will fit really well on the bookshelf. And next I got this really cute skeleton. He's reading a book and there's a little raven on top of their head, and I really like that, and it's really appropriate for the bookshelf as he is reading a book, so that is super cute. I got these little battery powdered, and then I just got these little battery powered pumpkin lights. I'm going to string them around the books and just make them a little brighter, and it's going to be super cute as well. And then my 2 favorite items, I got little bug plaques. I don't know why, I just think these are so cute. I always want to get those butterflies and the bugs that are pinned in the frame, but then I feel bad because the bugs were killed for that to happen. So fake ones are always good. So I got these plaques. They're kind of Halloween-y, although I would put them up year-round, but I guess for now we're going to use them as Halloween props. So I actually got all of that for $35, which is pretty good for Michael's, which is usually a really expensive place to shop, but they had a sale, and then there was an extra coupon, and then my mom's discount, so I got all this for a really good price, so I kind of went a little crazy, and I'm really excited to decorate my shelf and have a nice fall background. Then I have a couple items that I had before that I'm just going to show you. So I have this little spider, and you hang it upside down and it's motion censored. I don't know if it still works. I've had this for about 3 years. It still has a tag on it, just cause, but it's motion censored. Oh, it's not on. So when it's on, it kind of, and then it climbs up. I had this, you're very loud, sir. I had this when I was living with my siblings, and they would just run back and forth past it because they really loved it. So yeah, I'm gonna hang that off somewhere. And then I also have this little, I almost called it a Death Eater, this little Grim Reaper on a pumpkin purple motorcycle that I really like. I think this is a Limax item, which is like they make fancy little models, like seasonal models. They have Christmas houses and spooky houses, so I have that guy. And I also have a little green truck with a skeleton selling pumpkins on it. I don't know where that one went. I've been looking for it everywhere, so hopefully I find it this weekend so I can put it on my shelf because I think it's really nice and it's just that right amount of spooky but still cozy because it's selling pumpkins, and I really like that one, so hopefully I can find it. And then the last item I don't think I'm going to put near my shelf. I might put it in my other room with my living room, and it's just a countdown to Halloween. The 16 is still there from last year. That's not even my writing. I think that's my boyfriend difference rating. But yeah, so that'll be really cute to put up and just have a little countdown because Halloween is great. So I'm going to set you guys up over there near my filming space so that I can see how this stuff looks while I'll be filming. And yeah, and I'm going to go decorate. So I don't know if you can see that right now, but it's perfect reading weather. There's a windstorm and a thunderstorm because there's a cold front coming to Ontario. And there's actually a lot of power outage warnings. So if I'm vlogging in the dark later, that's why. So I need to find some tape for the banner or for the garland at the bottom of my shelf. I'm gonna wait for Tom to get home and ask him if he has anything for that. In the meantime, I'm going to read You by Caroline Kepnes. I'm going to start this while it's the perfect reading weather, and hopefully that'll make me more into it. Okay, so just as it stopped raining like crazy, the power went out. So this is 100% natural and pumpkin lighting. So there's no power. My dog is freaking out because she doesn't like when the power goes out. I don't know why. I think it's just she's used to the white noise. So you can probably hear her panting in the background, pacing. So I actually just realized that I haven't edited my video for tomorrow. It's a really quick clip to edit, but I just never did it this week, and I just realized that as I picked up my book. So I'm going to quickly do that, and then I will pick up my book as soon as I finish. Like I said, this weekend I'm going to try to get as much reading in as possible. The book, like You, is a really long book, but maybe I'll complete it, hopefully. Yeah, so oh, never mind, the power's back on. But yeah, so I'm still gonna do the same plan. I was about to say I'm going to light some candles, but the lights went on. Maybe I'm gonna light candles anyways because candles are always great. So I will update you when I am done editing. Hello, it is 10:30, and since my last clip the power actually went back out, and it's been out for about 6 hours. So I have a flashlight pointed at the ceiling, and it's really powerful, so it kind of looks like I have a light on, which is good. So I'm about 75 pages into You by Caroline Kepnes, and it's really weird so far. So this actually follows a man who is stalking a woman, and it's kind of weird, and we are in his head and seeing how he twists everything to make it sound like she's obsessed with him and he's the normal one. Like she was buying something from his store with a credit card instead of cash, and his first thought was she's using credit so that he sees her name and so that he knows her name, and he just twists everything. And it's interesting to see it because a lot of men who catcall and just, you know, creepy men on the internet, like I've met a few of those, and they definitely have that mindset, so it's interesting to see it from a male perspective. And he's already done a lot of messed up stuff by page 75, and this book is like 430 pages long, so I don't know what else he's going to do, but I feel like it's going to be really intense. So yeah, I will update you when I've read a little bit more, and hopefully my power will be back on by then. Hello, it is 1 o'clock on Saturday, and I haven't updated yet because my camera battery needed to charge because it didn't get any charge last night because the power was out. So the power actually came back on at around 3 a.m. and then I woke up at 7 and finished my video using the Wi-Fi finally because I couldn't use it with no power. So because I edit my thumbnails on a website, I had to wait for Wi-Fi, so I did that this morning and my video did go up, so that's good. And then after that, I was just editing my channel page, so I added like my Goodreads and my Twitter, so if you haven't checked that out yet, definitely go do that. And then I also updated my Goodreads shelves. I have a shelf that's books I want to own, so I read all of them. It's just I don't have a copy, or I have a mass market paperback and I don't like the look of it, so it's not on my shelf, so I just need a different edition. Yeah, so I put that shelf up. So last night I got about 110 pages into You by Caroline Kepnes, and it's about the same as when I last updated. Really creepy guy doing really creepy things. I'm hoping to read another 150 pages today and then getting a bit further. I think I might have Monday off. I'm a call-in, so if they need me, I have work, but if not, then I'm going to read, and hopefully this will be finished by Monday. And then I also want to talk about this book, Classic Horror Tales. I got this last year, and it's just really old horror stories. So there's like H.P. Lovecraft is in here, and Bram Stoker and Edgar Allan Poe. So it's a really long book. It's about 450 pages, which doesn't sound like much, but the writing is really small. Like, look at that font. It's tiny, like size 10 or something. It's really small, and a lot of it is in older style English, so it's a bit harder to understand. So last year, in October, I read about 140 pages of it. I still have my bookmark in there. So I'm thinking I want to finish this by the end of this year. So that's a big challenge to read about 300 pages more of this. They are really interesting stories. Some of them I like more than others. So I'm thinking I'm going to try to read at least a story of this a day. So that's my reading plan for today, 150 pages of this, and then one story of this. And then I also have some school stuff to get done. It's not too much, it's just summarizing some articles for an annotated bibliography, and I'm probably going to be doing that tomorrow, just because I don't want to do it today. And then as you can see, the garland still isn't completely up, so I need to get some command hooks, so either I'll do that tomorrow, or I'll get my boyfriend to pick them up today. And then one more thing, sorry, I know I'm like talking forever here. It's 1 o'clock and I've been up since 7, and I was just waiting for my camera to charge to be able to say everything and have a list even. But yeah, so my next thing is I've been watching Plan With Me videos a lot that use the Happy Planner, and I actually have a Happy Planner. It's really cute, I like it a lot. And I do use it to plan, but I don't plan the way that the people in the videos are doing, which is they use the sticker books, and I do have a couple. I have about 3 of the sticker books that fit perfectly in the little boxes in the Happy Planner, and I find it really interesting how they do it. They layer the stickers and they set up their week with the stickers, so like the to-do list for each day, and they decorate it and make it like color coded, and it looks really cute. I do like how mine look at the end of the week when they're all filled out and all the stickers are in, but I find it would be interesting to do all the stickers beforehand, so even if I have to write something down really quickly in class or something like that, it won't be that standout ugly thing on the page, but it'll blend in because I'll already have a place and a sticker for it. And I think it'd be interesting to do a same like color coordinated spread out for the week. Yeah, so I think I'm going to try that today. I think right now I'm either going to start with the planner or with reading one of the horror tales, and I will update you soon. Okay, so before I start all that, we've actually decided to go to my favorite bakery and get burritos, and I'm going to get donuts. I'm so excited. We only go there once every 2 months or so because it's kind of expensive, but I can't get donuts anywhere else because I don't eat milk or eggs, so it's hard to find a place to get those. So we go to this vegan bakery and it's so good. So I'm going to get something there, and then I'm going to be all fueled up for my day and for just life because donuts. Hello, it's a little bit later and I have read a little bit more of the classic horror tales. I read about 40-ish pages today. So I completed a story that I had started last year. I didn't remember much of it, but there were only 5 pages left of the 100-page story, and I didn't really want to reread it. But then I read another one of the stories that wasn't too long, and now I'm halfway through another one, so I feel like I've gotten some good progress in that. And now I'm going going to start putting some stuff in my planner and try to make it look all pretty for the next week. Yeah. And then I'm probably going to start reading You by Caroline Kepnes and get those 150 pages in before I go to bed tonight. Hello, it is now Sunday, and I did not get that much reading done of You yesterday, so I'm only on page 135 or something like that. I fell asleep. I was just not feeling great. As usual, I feel like, yeah, so all my reading vlogs so far, I've been sick, and this one you can kind of hear my voice is gone more. So that's fun. I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, so today I have to go get the command strips, like the little sticky hooks to hang up the garland, and then I also need to get some schoolwork done. I just need to read a couple articles for an annotated bibliography, and then I'm going to read, and that is my full plan. I might actually go take a walk by there's a creek by my house, and they have some nice trees that have already started turning fall colors, so I might go do that to be all cozy and go see that. I actually just remembered that yesterday was the first official day of fall, so that's so nice. I'm so excited. The leaves outside my house, the edges of them were already kind of like brown, so the leaves are going to start falling soon. I'm really excited for that. I also wanted to mention that my reading vlogs that'll be coming up, I'm going to be doing some fun fall activities. So I'm going to go to the pumpkin patch, I'm going to go apple picking, probably a corn maze, but during the day because I'm not good with jump scares in person. And then there might be some kind of sunflower field. They closed the one that's closest to me because people were like trampling on the sunflowers to get selfies, and like they have no sunflowers now. People were driving into the sunflowers, so I think they closed that to the public, but there might be somewhere else we can go. I am going to go and start reading this and get as far as I can, and then I might continue with my classic horror story after I do my school stuff because I really need to get that done. So I'm going to write out my to-do list, then read this, then schoolwork, then the classic horror stories, and then possibly a walk. I will update you soon. to-do list. It's like all done except for just reading. So all I have left is to read, which is a really good feeling. And I never showed you my planner, how I actually sorted it. So I don't so much like how this one turned out, but I also did another page here. So I cut little pieces of paper. So I kind of like the look of that one. I'm not 100% sure which design I'm going to go with, but that's for the next 2 weeks, so that's good. Also, I finally got up that garland. Look how cute it looks with my little bug friends. So it's a little off center, but that's okay because this is where I film, about here, so it looks very centered. And then I just wanted to show you what this guy looked like on the shelf. Okay, so I am going to go read probably You by Caroline Kepnes. I really want to read the horror stories, but I haven't read that much of this yet, so I'm going to get a bunch of that in. It is now 6 o'clock, so I don't have a lot of time, but because I'm not sure if I'm working or not tomorrow, so I have to go to bed around the same time, just in case I am working and have to wake up super early. But yeah, so I'm going to read this for a little bit, and then I will update you once I've done that, and I'm switching to the horror stories. Okay, so I'm officially on page 255 of You by Caroline Kepnes, and the guy is still creepy. There are some moments where it seems like almost a normal relationship and you forget what happened, and then he says something or thinks something and you're like, oh my god, this guy's so creepy. Like, he's terrifying. But yeah, I am enjoying it so far. I do enjoy the thriller aspect of it. I'm definitely more into it, so I think it's going to be easier to pick back up. So now I'm going to start getting ready for bed. I'm going to go shower, and then I'm going to read the classic horror story before I go to sleep. They're not that scary, so I don't think it's really going to affect anything. Yeah, the one for today is only about 30 pages, so I can definitely get that done. And yeah, so I will probably update you tomorrow after work if I do have work, and if not, then there's going to be a bonus day in the vlog. So yeah, I will see you then. Hello again, it's Monday. If you're wondering why you're set up in my filming spot, it's because I just filmed a video. I just filmed the happily ever after tag. I'm not sure when it's going to go up yet because I already have all of my videos scheduled out and planned until November, so I'm probably just gonna put it in as a bonus video on like a Thursday or a Friday or something like that. Yeah, hopefully this week if I can get it edited. So my to-do list today was to film that video, which that's done now. I have to edit this vlog, so even though I'm going to keep filming today just because I didn't have work, so I'm going to keep filming as a bonus day. Wow, bonus day of the vlog! So yesterday, when I was doing my school stuff, I was handwriting it, and then I'm going to just type it out into the Google Docs that my friends share because it's a group project, so I have to do that, and then I also have to write out another part of it. Hopefully I'm going to type that one first, and I'm not just going to handwrite it, so that I only have to do it once over, and then the group can look over it and we can edit it together, because the other thing on my to-do list is that I have a meeting with them, so we're going to do a three-way voice call and get that document done because it's due this Friday. So yeah, that's my to-do list. I think, of course, reading as well. To update you on my reading from last night, so I think I updated you yesterday when I was at page 253, and I'm still there because instead of that, when I went to bed, I picked up the classic horror stories. So I read The Pit and the Pendulum by Edgar Allan Poe. It had a really unexpected ending. It was pretty much about a man in like some kind of prison. He was waiting for death and he kept seeing things. The room was fully dark and he kept seeing things, and weird stuff kept happening, so it was really interesting. And then I also read, I saw that there was like a one-page story in it, so I actually turned to that page, and Tom and I read it together because we found it funny that it's a one-page horror story. So that was One Summer Night by Ambrose Bierce. I don't know if that's supposed to be pronounced French. And then now I'm about halfway through The Vampire by John William Polidori. So we're gonna finish this year because I am interested in them. It's just hard to read as my main book, so I think I'm just gonna do it as a side book. So in terms of reading plans, I'm going to finish The Vampire and then hopefully start another story tonight. Yeah, so I have about 170 pages left of this. I think I'm going to read this right now and try to get as much done as possible before I have to meet in an hour and a half on a 3-week haul to get my group project done, and then I'm gonna do all that stuff at once, hopefully. Yeah, so I will update you soon. I totally lied. I'm actually going to start editing this vlog so that it can go up on Wednesday. Oh my gosh, I'm all over the place. I write a to-do list and then I'm still like, I don't know what to do first in this to-do list, because they're all kind of priorities at the moment. So I guess reading should wait. Maybe I won't finish that today if I'm going to be editing and doing my school thing, but I am definitely going to read today in general. Yes. So with that, I will update you soon. Alright, hello! So I just finished editing the whole vlog except for obviously the rest of the clips for tonight, and then I also have time tomorrow to edit it because I only have a half day at work. So yeah, I think my official meeting with my group members has moved to tomorrow because no one really seems to be into doing it today. So I'm just going to type what I wrote by hand into the Google Docs, and then I'm also going to write out a rough copy of another portion, and then when we will look over it later, it'll already be pretty much done. We did all the rest of the work together already, and I think it's just a matter of like making it cohesive and making it look nice and putting all our annotated bibliography info together. So yeah, it's totally done, except for a few little parts that I'm going to finish up now. Then after that, I'm going to read a little bit more of You by Caroline Kepnes. So that's about it for now. I'm gonna go do that schoolwork and get it done as fast as possible so that I can get to things I actually really want to do. Hello, it is the next day and it's really cloudy outside, so first of all I apologize about the lighting, but I just wanted to do a final update before I put up this vlog. So this weekend I got into 308 pages of You by Caroline Kepnes. It's really enjoyable, it's thrilling as a thriller should be, it's creepy, it's uncomfortable to read. It's about a 4-star read so far. I still have I think 115 pages left, which I'm going to finish tonight. After I put up this vlog, I'm going to take a bath and finish this book. And then also this weekend I read 5 stories in the classic horror tales that I had put down last year and not picked up since, so that's amazing for me, and I'm still consistently reading through it, about a story a day, unless it's like a really long story. But yeah, so that's been enjoyable so far, and that's about it. So thank you so much for watching my reading vlog. I really enjoy making these and even just editing them, and I really enjoy seeing all your comments on my reading progress. It's really fun. So like and subscribe if you liked it and if you want to, and please leave a comment down below letting me know what fall activities you want to see me do next. I know this weekend was just decorating, but I'm planning to do so much fall stuff this year and I'm really excited for it. So if you have any suggestions or things you would like to see, please leave it down below. There's lots of stuff to do around Toronto, and that's where I am basically. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm so excited to see you in my next video.